Hi guys, thank you guys for the patience. When we last spoke, I was talking about my oncologist, and I told you guys that I felt like she lied to me, which I don't really know why she would have, but she lied when I asked her, am I stage 2 now? And she said yes, which I remained stage 3 like I was. But what the point or the story part I was trying to tell was that every time I would go in there, one time I brought it up that I felt like she wasn't getting a notch on her belt. Like when I shot myself and the surgeon, he was so proud of his work, he wanted everybody to see his work. I was a notch on his belt. A good detective solves a crime, notch on his belt. And I told her that I didn't feel like she was trying to get a notch on her belt when it came to me. And she would say, "Done." Then I would go home, I would think about it, and I'd think about it constantly. Back then I seen her every week or every 2 weeks. And I think about it constantly. That she still didn't say nothing. All she said was done. I even went so far that I said to her that all you're gonna say is, "Oh, Dawn." And you guys won't believe what her response was. "Oh, Dawn." Now, what I don't get is how come at that moment when she said, "Oh, Dawn," I didn't say something like, "See, that's what I'm talking about." I didn't. I'd go home and I'd mind screw myself the whole 2 weeks. And I did a lot of that. Oh my God. Even with the doctor misleading me, that's petty, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of self doubt that came with this cancer. In the beginning, anyone that I knew would say, "Oh, something good's gonna come out of it." And I would look at them like they crazy, lady. They done said I got cancer and you talking about some good things. And guess what? There's a lot of good did come out of getting cancer. After I got through crying, showing out about being angry, being mad at the world, you know what I'm saying? Feeling sorry for myself. After that all, and it's a lot of that can go on, you know. So I encourage you to talk to your family members. And guys, it does scare family members sometimes. It might hurt your feelings, but now I'm talking to people that's sick. And you may get sick later. Just remember, it may hurt your feelings because people deal with their family members or someone they love or anybody. People deal with sicknesses and illness in different ways. Some may act like they don't care, and they really, really do care. You know, yeah. And also, I'm not saying with your fist, and I'm not saying abuse your doctor. I'm saying tell your doctor what you're feeling. You know what I'm saying? Punch on her in that way. Punch on him in that way. If you get what I'm saying. Let him, and it's not their anger to bear, but, try not to dump it on your family like I did. And lots of other people do. Try not to dump it on them. Some things are more than they can bear when you give it to them. That God didn't give them cancer. You know what I'm saying? They don't have cancer. You have cancer. I have cancer. And yes, I've heard it being said a lot of times. Cancer's lonely. It sure is. Everybody says, "You can call me." In the midnight hour. I don't care what time it is. Pick up that phone past 11:30. And 11:30 is really pushing it, okay? See how many people answer. Unless you in the streets. And that's an awesome thing. Because guess what? Because they didn't answer, I had to call on God. Been plenty of nights that I've called everybody, excluding my kids. Not my kids. Might have been, nah, not my kids. And that might be unfair to some other people. That might be unfair to my siblings. Yeah. It might be unfair to my kids that I make sure I'm not talking in circles. me and my kids haven't gotten mad about a doctor's appointment. You know what I'm saying? Now, my siblings have gone with me, and then I'll be mad with them. But I don't take my kids because I'm gonna fight with whoever. And so, and they're all adults, 32 to 36. My kids are, but I just don't. And I gotta apologize to my siblings that I okay. Uh, I just don't have what it takes right now to dump on my kids, you know. And boy, howdy do I want to tell you guys. Check this out. While I have this opportunity, I no, I didn't want to dump on my children on top of everything else, you know. But I need them to know that I'm in a good place. And if they do right, they'll see me again. You know? And again, train of thought. Okay, let's get back to what I was talking about. Yeah, I didn't want to dump on the kids. I'm in a good place, you know. And guess what? You guys are going to pass away one day too. So it's just a part of life. That's what this is. And right from the beginning, I had support. And that's important right from the beginning. Because, man, it's a blow in the world. It's a blow to someone when somebody tells them, hey, you have cancer. I don't care what kind it is. It could be skin cancer. You know, and skin cancer is probably a bad one. I am not trying to make it minus any kind of cancer. You know, but you need support. And I'm not going to name names at all, but I had good support in the beginning. And I will name names. No. Support is important. It's very important. And before I stopped taking chemo this last time, I was running all my support away. That's right. Every time they opened the door, I was standing there with a bat. Not a real bat. My heart and my mind just wanted to fight. You know. Yeah. Angry. True little tidbit. And keep it a secret. I don't want you to tell nobody. But I guess I didn't pay attention. But I always remember. I even remember when I lived in the streets of California. I remember being in the Dope Hotel on an Easter Sunday, laying around watching Jerry Lee Lewis. And I thought he was talking about cancer. All the people had the bald head. He might have been talking about sugar diabetes. He might have been talking about everything. But where did my towel go? So it always happened on the holidays. He'd have those marathons. So honestly, I don't remember seeing any black kids. Maybe there was. I just don't remember any. And I thought cancer was for rich white people. Kid you not. The day they told me, and when I went home, and I was slamming cabinets, and I was so mad. You know, because I was mad as shit, because I wasn't rich or white. And that's the honest to God truth on that day, what I remember thinking. I sure did. But got past that. I woke up and I smelled the coffee. Look all around you, cancer's everywhere. It's your dogs, pets. People, pets are dying of cancer. Yeah. She's got a beautiful coat. I wish you guys could see her. They can't see you because you went on that side. Support is good to have. What do you believe in? Your higher power. You reach out. Family, get closer to them. Not like you're going to pass. Cancer is, they take care of it big time now. I would, unless you're way elderly, I would recommend that you take chemo. Yeah, I would. I would recommend that you take chemo because if you catch it before it's big enough, and you catch it when you're young enough, that your body's strong enough to take the root to make sure it's gone. If you got a strong body, they can put that. They can put that mess on hold for a good 20, 25 years, you best believe it. They sure can. If you got one of them young, strong bodies. And God, little boost, that's for real. I guess that's all. There is a whole bunch more I want to talk about. And just so you know, I'm sorry, I hope I don't be talking to myself, but I'm about to get on here and I'm just going to let it out. Maybe somebody will let it out with me. I think about going live, but hell, if me and Lily start talking, I ain't gonna hear nobody else. I don't know. My daughter, she's awesome at it. She can talk to 10 people at the same time, and she won't shut up the whole time y'all talking, and it'll all be to the good. I don't have that skill. That's why I get roasted. Yeah. A lot of good things they said will come out of cancer. They all said that it would change the texture of your hair and your hair would get better. And I've seen it with a lot of people. I've seen it. It's like a miracle. And a white lady would go and her hair was straight, come back after chemo, it's all curls. It's just for real curls. Yeah. Problem is, when I had to go through chemo, I had good hair, circles, And say the same about my siblings, but I had the good stuff. And that's for real, everybody would tell you. It just ain't the same. It ain't the same, y'all. It just ain't. It might even be thinner than before, because I always had thin hair. I wish I had some thick hair. Of course. If I had long hair, I want short hair. The first time I was excited about one thing about the chemo, and that was that I got to shave my head bald. I can remember as a teenager, I can remember when I first got out of prison, I seen two ladies, working in the office, and they just completely bald. I just think they're so cool. You gotta be a brave, secure, you gotta be something to cut all your hair off and feel good about yourself. And I wanted some of that. And I did. I was very happy. Now, I have no teeth. God is good to me. He is not going to make me bald. You know what I mean? Nope. And for the guys who may have missed it, the reason I don't have any teeth in my mouth is because I keep losing weight. I keep paying to get them fixed to fit me, and I keep losing weight. I ain't got money to keep giving away. Working on gaining weight, but still, God is good. I think I went on long enough. Thank you guys. They're fighting. You stink, dog. I ought to put your throat for that. Shame on you, Sammy. What? They fighting. I can't see out of no windows. I got film on all my windows. You stink. You get out of my bed. Well, this ain't my bed, but I'm gonna sit here for a minute.